Greetings and welcome to this week's CCRP update. CCRP Jamaica is a non-profit, non-denominational and non-political membership organization for individuals aged 40 and over. CCRP was founded by Jean Laurichin as a tribute to her mother and the seniors who guided her company Procom following its 30th anniversary. Our mission? To ensure the talent, experience and wisdom of seniors are respected, to ensure seniors enjoy the quality of life they deserve, to empower seniors to continue contributing to their communities, country, and region. Now, this program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love. From serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities, Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way. In this week's update, we'll share some tasty nuggets from the memory banks of 4 CCRP members: Rosalee Lewis, Doreen Bernard, Veronie Irons, and Erica Harris. But first, a little family business. We wish the children of Jamaica a happy Child Month, and we ask all the grown-ups to give them the best care and lots of love. Help us to continue advocating for your rights and assisting seniors in need. When you're a CCRP member, you're actively supporting the rights of seniors and the elderly and assisting in our outreach program. If you're 40 or over, you're eligible to join CCRP. For a fee of only 3,000 Jamaican dollars per year, CCRP opens up a world of exciting events. There are excursions, socials, and wellness and lifestyle events. Members also have access to discounts of up to 30% from our over 100 discount partners. CCRP offers 2 health insurance plans underwritten by Sagicor and an international health plan underwritten by Lloyd's of London. There is also the BCIC J&GI Silver Shield plan for motor and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. For more information or to join online, visit our website, ccrponline.org. CCRP members, the next presentation in our Safety and Security series will be done by Mrs. Cassandra Morrison, Executive Director of the National Council for Senior Citizens, and that will be this Wednesday, May 6 at 2:30 p.m. via Zoom. This follows a presentation by Assistant Commissioner of Police, Charmaine Shand, this past Thursday. On next Sunday's program, we'll celebrate Mother's Day with members of the CCRP Board of Directors. And now to the core of today's update. For the Straightway, CCRP members reflect on fond childhood memories. Today we've got Rosalee Lewis from Falmouth, Doreen Bernard from Montego Bay, raised in Westmoreland, Veronie Irons from the Northeast chapter of CCRP and connected very heavily to St. Mary. And then there's Erica Harris, the chair of the CCRP Caring Committee. Here we go.
My name is Rosalee Lewis and I am a CCRP member. My favorite childhood memory involves going to the beach. On Sundays, my father would pack us up and off we'd go to Robbins Bay Beach in St. Mary. He drove an old Austin Cambridge car before he upgraded to a VW bus. My mother made sure she brought along the food, which was most always rice and peas and delicious fried chicken. We looked forward to splashing and playing in the water, and often my sister and I would watch jealously as my 2 brothers swam up and paraded themselves on a small island in the sea. I think this was the reason my mother moved us to another location, because she was so concerned that they were swimming too far. Here, however, the water was much deeper and prompted me to ask my father to teach me how to swim. I tried my best to paddle as he instructed, but each time he let go of me, I would sink. Nevertheless, I would practice each time we went back to the sea. On these Sunday excursions, I was most often the last one in the car because my mother said it was hell to get me out of the water. This love for the sea continued into adulthood. I have since learned how to swim, and most mornings I am up bright and early, ready to go for my morning swim. Thank you.
Growing up in rural Jamaica has been a journey filled with many memorable experiences. I grew up with 4 siblings. Looking back, I can say my childhood experiences have certainly impacted the adult I have become. Most of my favorite memories surround church. Church and Sunday school, which was a major component of the service, could not be missed on a Sunday morning. When the old man who was responsible for ringing off the church bell passed by the track beside my house, we would know it is time to start getting ready. When the first set of bell ringing started, it was time to finish eating our scrambled eggs and fried dumplings and callaloo. At the second set of bell ringing, out of the house we had to run on to church. There was a particular Sunday morning when I had a toothache, but nonetheless was ready for church. Then came the dentist, who I grew to understand in my adult years was only a technician. He usually travels around with his bag of equipment and medication ready to do his work. My tooth was extracted, and in short time I was off to church. My grandmother insisted that I should hurry as I could not miss Sunday school, which was held before the church service. Thank the Lord, all went well. I also recall harvest time, when a special service would be held the Sunday afternoon. It was a proud moment for us as children to march up with our decorated boxes and baskets packed with a variety of fruits and baked products like puddings, breads, grater cakes, and candies made by my grandmother. We would also then have a concert where, directed by our Sunday school teacher, we would sing and recite. As a child, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, we had to say to everyone we passed. Otherwise, my grandmother would get a report and we would be reprimanded verbally or physically. Childhood days were really fun days. They involved playing, working, and learning.
Good afternoon, listeners. This is CCRP member Veronie Irons, and I'm sharing my favorite childhood memory with you entitled The Hand That Held Mine. At 4 years old, a little boy held my hand and walked me to infant school. This went on for a long time. That same hand walked me through primary and tertiary school. Yes, there were detours, and life is full of those. But we eventually got married, and that hand is still holding mine today. That little boy was there when I was learning my ABCs and forming letters of the alphabet. As we got older, we developed a likeness for each other. He was a quiet, loving kid, but one day, because of bullies and peer pressure, he picked some courage and gave me a good coaching, hands and feet, and the teacher gave him one of the finest beatings. I didn't talk to him for a short while and refused to take part in any school activity in which he was involved. But that changed and we became friends again. That childhood memory taught me some valuable lessons, chief among them love and care. The CCRP motto, Life to the Fullest, exemplifies this. It is all about holding people's hand when real life gets heavy. I am very proud to be a member, and I give God thanks that I'm a part of something great. Blessings and thank you all.
This is CCRP member Erica Harris. What I have is a collection of memories, and the experiences linked to them have shaped the person that I am. Summers with my maternal grandparents. My cousins and I started the days, usually before dawn, with us gathered in our grandparents' bedroom for the daily Bible reading and prayer. My grandparents, they also sold pimento to the government seed house, and we were assigned, each cousin was assigned our lot of berries. We were responsible for drying, and if it rained, to collect and take inside. That those summers not only gave me a sense of responsibility and accountability, but they created a strong bond that still exists with my cousins today. And up until primary school, or yeah, I think it's up to primary school. Mummy would walk me to school in the mornings, and she would sometimes pick me up from school as well, or she would meet me halfway. And in the afternoons, most afternoons, I would walk home for lunch that mommy would always have ready. To me, she always seemed to be in the kitchen. If she wasn't sewing, she was in the kitchen. And she chose to stay home so that we could have that sense of security and safety. Because I know my siblings and I always had, or we have the same experience. I got my love of cooking from scratch from my mother and grandmother because they always seem to be in the kitchen.
You've been listening to Precious Childhood Memories, 4 sets of hand-picked nuggets from CCRP members Rosalee Lewis, Doreen Bernard, Veronie Irons, and Erica Harris, respectively. And that wraps up the CCRP Update premiere for May Child Month 2026. Please draw closer to our community, no delay. Until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website, ccrponline.org. Like and follow our YouTube channel, CCRP Jamaica. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons, CCRP, is a non-profit membership organization for persons 40 and over, retired or preparing for retirement. This program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love, from serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities. Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way.